Have you ever looked in the mirror and thought, why do I still feel invisible to her despite everything I've done right? You've upgraded your look, refined your habits, become more disciplined. You've grown. You're not the same man you were a year ago, and yet the women you want still treat you like you're optional. It's frustrating knowing you've elevated yourself, but still feeling unseen, unchosen, overlooked. But here's the truth, most men are never told. It was never about how good you became. It's about how safe she feels losing you. Because if a woman believes she can walk away without consequence, without emotional cost, she may like you, but she'll never truly respect you. And respect is the root of desire. Even if she sleeps with you, she won't stay. Even if she likes your presence, she won't chase it. So today I'm not giving you another checklist. I'm showing you what it means to become unforgettable. Not the guy she loves for a season, but the one she feels in her bones, even after she's gone. Point 1. She doesn't want to be chosen first. She wants to earn you. Most men think choosing her first makes them strong, that it proves they're serious. But to her, early devotion feels unearned. When a woman doesn't have to work for your energy, she doesn't value it. If you text first every time, cancel plans to see her, and always make yourself available, she doesn't feel special, she feels in control. And when she senses that control, attraction fades. Women don't want easy attention. They want meaningful pursuit, not because you're desperate, but because they've earned a space in your life. Point 2. Your calm in her chaos is her true test. She won't test you with logic, she'll test you emotionally. Cold texts, mood swings, random drama. It's not about the content, it's about your center. Do you chase when she pulls back? Do you explain yourself over and over? Do you try to fix her feelings just to keep her close? She's not looking for perfection, she's looking for strength. Your calmness in her emotional chaos tells her everything, that you're not a man she can shake, that you are grounded enough to hold not just her body, but her soul. Point 3. Obsession begins where certainty ends. Most men over-communicate too early. They think openness builds trust, but in truth, mystery is the root of desire. When she doesn't know where she fully stands with you, her mind loops, not because you're playing games, but because her instincts are engaged. She's curious, she's invested. Give her space to wonder, let the fire of tension build not to hurt her, but to let desire grow organically. Certainty is comfortable, but obsession, that lives in the space between knowing and wanting to know. Point 4. Her soul responds to what you don't react to. Words are cheap. She's heard you're beautiful 100 times, but stillness. That's rare. Stillness is when you don't rush to fill silence. When you don't panic at her withdrawal, when you stay rooted instead of emotionally flinching. It's the energy of a man who needs nothing but offers everything from a place of fullness. That stillness haunts her. It lingers when you're gone, because most men speak, but very few anchor. Point 5. She doesn't fall for you. She falls for who she is around you. A woman becomes addicted to how she feels in your presence. Not how handsome you are, not your resume, not your car. If being around you makes her feel anxious, confused, or overwhelmed, she'll detach. But if she feels soft, seen, safe, and a little vulnerable, she's not just interacting with a man, she's stepping into a story, and that story is written by your energy. If you radiate wholeness, not need, if your eyes say, I see the real you, not the version you perform, she'll feel something she doesn't feel with most men, peace. And peace is unforgettable. Point 6. She craves what she can't predict. She won't say it out loud, but the men she thinks about the most are the ones she couldn't fully predict, not because they played games but because they didn't chase. They had their own world. They weren't on call for emotional reassurance. They didn't abandon kindness, they just weren't emotionally available on demand. She doesn't miss constant presence, she misses unexpected distance. Because unpredictability, when rooted in wholeness, not manipulation, is magnetic. Point 7. If you can't lead yourself, she won't trust you to lead her. Leadership isn't about dominance, it's about direction. Do you know who you are, what you want, what your values are? If she senses that you waver, stall, hesitate, or worse, wait for her approval to move, she won't surrender to the relationship. Even if she stays, she won't relax into your presence. When you lead yourself with quiet conviction, she follows not because she has to, but because she feels safe doing so. Point 8. When you stop proving, you start attracting. There comes a point when you realize you've been performing, not just for the world, but for her. You hoped she'd notice your improvements. You said the right things. You tried to prove you were different. But the truth is, attraction isn't about performance. It's about presence. When you stop trying to earn her love and instead live in your own worth, she feels it. That shift in energy, it's what makes her stop scrolling, stop comparing, stop wondering. You don't ask to be chosen anymore. You've already chosen yourself. And that is what draws her in without a word. Final point, the man she never forgets is the one who didn't fear losing her. You want to know what haunts her? It's not the guy who texted paragraphs. It's not the one who tried to convince her. It's the man who stayed calm, who let go with grace, who walked away without resentment, who said through silence, "I want you but I don't need you." That kind of man doesn't just impact her. He transforms her, because he was the first man who made her feel something real by never needing her to complete him. And that man, she will remember, even when she forgets your name.